is my son.
What did you say, nigga?
What's up, people? You're listening to Chad McIndees, and today I'm going to talk about what I see as a hit piece by Wikipedia against the Manosphere and men by those who want to politicize the recent mass shootings. Now, I'm just going to jump into this by reading to you the first part of this posting that the morons at Wikipedia wrote. Alright, here we go. The Manosphere is a loose collection of predominantly web-based misogynist movements associated with the alt-right. Fucking seriously? Movements within the Manosphere include anti-feminism, fathers' rights, incels, involuntary celibates, MGTOW, men going their own way, vocels, voluntary celibates, pickup artists, the men's rights movement, bloggers, and commenters. Prominent websites and forums in the Manosphere include Chateau Heartiste, Return of Kings, 4chan, and Slut Hate. The fucking alt-right, you got to be shitting me. Anyone with half a brain can see that this is a bunch of horse shit. This is why college professors tell their students to not use Wikipedia as an academic source when writing essay assignments, because anyone can post anything opinion-based, ideological, or whatever tickles their fancy on the site. Hell, I only read Wikipedia for information on TV shows, movies, or people to get a sense of which direction I want to go for more information. But anyways, I'm going to point out how asinine this article is by addressing each group they're conflating with the alt-right. Now, first in the order as listed in the article is anti-feminism. Now, feminism as well as feminists themselves have earned their loathing. And this is because feminists are disingenuous, misandrous, and hypocritical. They're responsible for many anti-male laws being passed, such as Title IX, and not giving due process to young college men who've been accused of rape, consent laws, plus absurdities like toxic masculinity, mansplaining, and manspreading. And they just keep pushing the tired gender pay gap, which has been debunked numerous times. Then they run from the debate whenever someone challenges their bogus claims. This is why nobody likes them, and that's why many young women won't identify as feminists, because they don't want to be associated with a bunch of man-hating, purple-haired loons. Many young women like men, and they like men the way they are. Plus, not all women want to be equal to men, and they know that they're not equal to men on many things, and they prefer it like that. Next are the fathers' rights groups and advocates. So let me try to understand something about this. You mean to tell me that there are people who have issues with fathers demanding better treatment by the law when it concerns them raising and providing for their children? And you mean to tell me that there are people who have issues against men demanding that the family courts to enforce custody arrangements when the mother of their children won't let them see them because she's being a greedy, vindictive bitch? Next group are the incels, who in my opinion are simply puny white males who are sexually frustrated at the pretty white Megans of the world will only fuck the Chads and the Tyrones. Honestly, I don't see how they're even connected with the Manosphere because them guys are an entirely different group of their own. And let's be realistic here. No one really knows the background of those who participate or comment in these online groups. As far as anyone knows, you could have a member who is a Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan in your knitting group or book club and not know it because they're not vocal about it. So there's no way you can screen such people out of the Manosphere. Next group on the list is MGTOW, which I can't understand why the hell they think that MGTOW is part of the alt-right. Just because men don't want to play the game that's rigged against them doesn't mean they're a bunch of assholes who do nothing but rant and rave about how they've been fucked over by women all day long. MGTOW is only a response to the gynocratic machine that seeks to reduce men into second-class citizens. Next group are the Vocels, which I never heard of them until this bullshit article, so I don't have a lot to say about them. I'm just going to put them in with the True Force Loneliness MGTOWs. Next are the PUAs, the pickup artists. The men who are all about getting pussy, despite the disdain they get from a lot of the groups in the Manosphere. How can anyone associate pickup artists with the alt-right? It's fucking ludicrous. Cause all heterosexual men want pussy, and they want it without having to pull out their wallets, without having to be a comedian, and without having to do cartwheels. So any man who says that pussy isn't everything is just telling you a goddamn lie. Last but not least, the men's rights movement, which humanizes men because male suffrage isn't taken seriously by our gynocratic society. And just because male suffrage takes away from the feminist narrative that men are the patriarchal oppressors of women and that they are the constant victims of male sexuality. See, this is what makes feminists such hypocrites. Because it's only okay for women to demand human rights, but when men demand human rights, feminists will pull some strings to stop them, or have their SPLC lackeys to declare them as a hate group. Again, this is why feminists are not liked. Because we can see their bid for absolute power and their plans to reduce the male sex into second-class citizenry. So to you feminists out there, it is your hypocrisy that has created some of these men's groups. Now, I don't know who exactly wrote this bullshit article, but you can bet your grandmother's rent money that the leftist loons did it. Because we just had 3 mass shootings and we have a presidential election coming up next year. And I'm going to call it for what it is. It's political propaganda. As for the Manosphere promoting web-based misogyny, quotation marks, I never believed that misogyny was a real thing. That it's only a shaming tactic that women use to shut down counter-arguments and gain government power. Because no heterosexual man hates what is his biological imperative. That would be like hating food, something you need to survive. And yeah, there are a few men who are frustrated and bitter from bad experiences they have had with women. But to accuse men who don't agree with women or place them on a pedestal of hate is just asinine. Just like this dumbass Wikipedia article. And to wrap things up, the Manosphere serves as an outlet for men to vent, to share, and come up with solutions for the problems they're going through in their daily lives and in their relationships with women. And if you take away this outlet from men, then you're only going to have more societal problems from them. Again, you're listening to Chad McIndees. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe to help this channel grow. And I'm signing off this bitch.